Soon get a clearer picture of what happened in the moments before an Elgin police officer shot and killed a woman on the Jane Addams Tollway. CBS 2's Mike Puccinelli is live in Elgin, where police are expected to release body camera footage this afternoon. Good morning, Mike.
Hi, and police say they plan to release as many as 30 hours of police videos, included among them an edited 18-minute video summary of the fatal encounter. Now, Cynthia Clements was shot dead earlier this month on the Jane Addams Tollway. That's where police had pulled her over at around 12:30 a.m. on the morning of March 12th. Police say the 34-year-old had been involved in an earlier police pursuit, which was suspended. But when the vehicle was later spotted on the tollway, numerous police vehicles responded. Elgin officials say Clements refused to get out of her vehicle for more than an hour. During the standoff, they say she brandished a knife and even set fire to her vehicle. When officers approached in order to pull her out, a 19-year veteran officer opened fire, killing Clements. That officer is on paid leave pending the outcome of the investigation. Now, numerous police cameras were in use at the time. Clements' family members and their attorneys will have a chance to view the videos before they're released to the public at about 3 o'clock this afternoon. Now, police have stationed an officer outside the department ahead of the release of this video. Now, the Illinois State Police Department is handling this investigation, but activists are calling for an outside group to be brought in to oversee the probe. Reporting live in Elgin, Mike Puccinelli, CBS 2 News. Back to you.
Okay, I know why it's doing this.
Suburbs. This just released police body cam video shows the final moments of a woman's life as she was shot to death by Elgin police. 34-year-old Cynthia Clements was killed during a standoff with officers on the Jane Addams Tollway 10 days ago. Police just showed the video to reporters at police headquarters. CBS 2's Dorothy Tucker is there now. Dorothy.
Well, Erica, police have more than 30 hours of dash cam and body cam video. They edited down to just over 18 minutes. They also showed that video to relatives of the victim. The interaction between Elgin police and Cynthia Clements begins with a knock on the window.
Cynthia, this is the Elgin Police Department. You're under arrest.
It escalates into the use of bullhorns. Numerous times, police seem to plead with the 34-year-old woman to exit her vehicle. They note she has a knife.
What's the knife look like? It's a steak knife.
After an hour, police talk about forcing Clements out of the car, and they discuss their options.
Sir, if she's coming towards us, we're going to try like a taser then.
But when the car catches fire and Clements finally steps out, she appears to be holding the knife.
Hey, put the knife down! Put the knife down!
We paused the video just before Clements was shot.
One officer shot 3 times.
That officer was Sergeant Kristen Jensen, now on administrative leave.
It was like murder. Watch that video, somebody coming at you is one thing, but she fell out that car and they started shooting her. This is terrible. This is awful.
When the Elgin police chief was asked why the sergeant shot Clements, he declined to answer, saying that the shooting was under investigation. And I'm sure you can see behind me, protesters have gathered here. They are chanting justice for Cynthia. Reporting live from Elgin, Dorothy Tucker, CBS 2 News. Back to you, Rob and Erica.
Are you ready? Like following the release of that Elgin police video showing why deadly force was used. We're going to take you live to Elgin for reaction from the family tonight of Cynthia Clements. But first, investigative reporter Chuck County with a detailed look at that video.
Vehicle does not stop for the officer. Elgin police narrating the explainer of what happened just after midnight a week ago Monday. The traffic stop of 34-year-old Cynthia Clements on I-90. Cynthia, open up the door now! On several occasions, the video shows Clements starting to drive. Monday, the traffic stop of 34-year-old Cynthia Clements on I-90. On several occasions, the video shows Clements starting starting to drive away from police who turn to a loudspeaker, calling them by name.
Cynthia, this is the Elgin Police Department. You're under arrest.
Officers discussing that she is armed with a knife.
Like a steak knife. Just a steak knife?
There's some white powdery substance on your left hand. Yeah, she's got an issue of suicidal. We don't want her to pull it out.
Yep. And discussing a previous incident in which Clemens was suicidal and hospitalized. More than an hour into the standoff, they are readying rubber bullets and stun guns.
This is gonna be rough here. Okay, look, got the taser ready. Yeah, we have to get her out, boys. Get the taser set.
But Elgin Police Lieutenant Christian Jensen changes tactics after her car bursts into flames and she staggers from the vehicle with a knife in each hand, according to police. 3 shots fired by Lieutenant Jensen, a 19-year police veteran, who is then heard talking with a fellow officer.
Really?
All right. I'm good. I mean, I don't know what else we were going to do there, to get her out of the car. Something amazing. I'm good. Yes, I'm good. The state police is looking at this through the eyes of, was there justifiable force? When that investigation is done, it comes back to me, so I can look at this and say, was it done within our policy? Was it done within the values of the Elgin Police Department?
The state police investigation expected to take months. Lieutenant Jensen on desk duty until it is finished. That is normal. Chuck Gowdy, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Front of the police station. There were plenty of police officers here as well, though things never got out of hand. In fact, the police chief here says he's met privately already with a number of these protesters.
Justice for Cynthia!
They say they want justice for DeCynthia. 34-year-old DeCynthia Clemens was killed early Monday morning after an hour-long standoff with Elgin police on Interstate 90. And protesters have claimed since shortly thereafter that police had no reason to kill the 90-pound woman who was armed with only a knife.
That's what the bottom line is here, is that Cynthia's life matters. And even when they turn around and say that the killing was legal, doesn't mean that it's justified.
Several of Clemens' relatives marched with protesters. They say it's been a difficult time for them. Clemens left behind a teenage son, and they want answers.
We loved her dearly. We are deeply hurting.
We're taking it one day at a time. We're a strong family, so it's nothing we can't get through.
Police say Lieutenant Christian Jensen, who fired the fatal shots, has been placed on paid administrative leave while state police conduct their investigation. Elgin Police Chief Jeff Swoboda stands in the crowd listening as protesters criticize his department.
We recognize that there is frustration, there are upset people. Again, we get that. And so we're just here to say, you know what, this is our community, it's all of our community.
Elgin police officers wear body cameras and squad cars are equipped with dashboard cameras. The police chief has promised to release video of the shooting to the public. But some protesters say they are skeptical. They say the shooting is symptomatic of a long-standing problem here.
That's why we all out here, because today is her, tomorrow is somebody else's kid.
A number of protesters say they plan to be out here every night this week. Meantime, the police chief says he's hoping to be able to release video of the shooting by the end of the week. In Elgin, John Garcia, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Here at Location 1 is where officers initially made contact with Miss Clemens at 12:30 a.m. Location 2 is the general area where the incident occurred. This is northbound Dundee at the entrance to eastbound I-90. Vehicle does not stop for the officer. Once on I-90, the officer terminates his attempt to stop the vehicle. The next time officer sees the vehicle is on westbound I-90 on the shoulder.
10-4, Cynthia's still in here. She's reaching, putting something away. I can't tell what she's doing. She's got a bag in her hands. What's that? Yeah? Cynthia, open up the door now! Open up the door! Open up the door! Cynthia, you need to open the door. I can't hear you. Still can't hear you. It's really loud out here. What? Cindy, don't make this any harder on yourself. Just open the door. Cynthia, you almost owned that cigarette? All right. One or two, she's trying to pull away.
Just one occupant?
What's that?
Just one occupant?
Yeah.
You got the knife on the hip?
One her right hand.
All right.
Yeah.
Is the vehicle off yet?
What's that?
Her vehicle still on?
No, yeah, it's still on. She just tried pulling away. She literally just moved it.
All right. Hey, you guys got enough to do like a rolling roadblock? Because she could just swerve in at any time. You guys got enough to do like a rolling roadblock here to block this off? Because if she goes hard and the semi's coming, she's going to get slammed.
I'm going to see if we have any more.
Whose squad is this? Cynthia, this is the Elgin Police Department. You're under arrest. Turn your car off and step out of the vehicle. Cynthia, you are under arrest as the Elgin Police Department. Turn off your vehicle and step out of the vehicle. We got some extra squads we might be able to help.
We have state out here with us. We have the left lane for westbound 90 with a directional on to shut it down. The vehicle is stopped. We are giving commands for her to exit the vehicle.
Sorry, I talked to them and they're getting some more trucks trying to block down this whole lane so she doesn't go in front. So
Vehicle's front driver's side and rear passenger tires are gone. It's just onto a rim.
I'm 10-4. Well, where you guys are? You found a westbound. I'm here about the same here. All exact location.
We made contact a couple of times.
We're westbound right in front of mile marker 57. We're westbound 90.
if you get on 25 eastbound, you're going to have to go to the first turnaround at Beverly.
So the eastbound and at what?
Yeah.
This is the Elgin Police Department. You are under arrest. Exit your vehicle with your hands up.
What's that? He had knives on her right hip on the seat. Last time we saw it. That was about 50 feet ago, though.
Duffy, you got the 40? And pepper ball. We got to take her into custody if she comes back out.
Cynthia, this is the Elgin Police Department. You are under arrest. Exit your vehicle with your hands up.
Williamson's behind her. Lighting a cigarette? That's it. What's the knife look like?
It's a steak knife.
Just a steak knife?
Yeah.
Nothing else? I saw drug paraphernalia.
That's all I saw. A lot of drug paraphernalia. She, there's some white powdery substance on her left hand that she's probably, I'm assuming, crack trying to hide. She was actually stuck in the crack pipe when I walked up to her the second time out here with Tour Boy.
The time that she was suicidal, she was in a therapy session and she started to have active auditory hallucinations and suicide.
Hey guys, we're gonna move up. We're gonna try and talk with her on this side, all right? You guys can just hang out back here.
You on the right?
No, you just stay back here, bud. Trying to put in drive. She's on. In drive. That's all right.
But, thank you. We need to get the rest of the westbound lane shut off.
You want them all shut down?
Yeah, she's got a history of suicide. We don't want her pulling out.
Yep. Lock them off.
Guys.
Going again? Reverse. And watch yourselves.
I'll try to see if I can reach, if she's got maybe a cell phone with her or something like that. If we got a cell phone for her. See if I can talk to her. They're closing down eastbound 90, so we're probably just hopefully going to find one.
You're shut down eastbound 90?
Eastbound, yeah. So that again, we don't get the drunk who comes in and crashes into all of us watching this or something.
Oh.
Shut down in like a few minutes, and then we'll try to approach her again after this is all shut down.
Okay, I just got the text of possibly phone numbers for him.
All right, yeah, just wait, and then after it's all shut down, I'll just yell over to you, or I'll hit you up on the air, and then you guys can end up approaching again. We're just gonna slow play it.
We're not gonna.
No, we're not gonna go up.
But we're not
gonna jump over we're not gonna jump over the side and then have her smash an officer or anything like that. We're just gonna go up and talk with her, see if we can get her out. If this lasts long, I talked to Flurry. We might be bringing up the armor to pin her in, and then work on it that way. So
okay. We're gonna wait until
if she walks back too. Just make sure we get me and one other and Garcia. So us three will stay on this side for cover, and then you guys be the hands team on the opposite side.
Right. We'll try and get her back, figure 30 feet or so, and then try and get her prone down before we approach.
Yep. Sounds good. She comes out with the knife in her hand, coming towards us with the knife.
Okay. Yeah, we'll try to get her to stop. Worst comes to worst, we have the 40 and we have the barrier, which is great.
And then remembering if she's got the knife to herself, and she's taking herself hostage, She's got the, she wants to hurt herself.
All right.
Okay? So, at that point, we're not going to end it for her.
No.
So,
Taser would be a good idea if you got the knife to it.
and that's where we have a pepper ball. Go ahead.
Okay, why don't you start making the phone calls?
10-4. $918 Elgin.
918.
Make a note. Phone call to 9379. 9379. Straight to voicemail. 918 Elgin.
918.
Make another note. 7284. 7284. Continuous ring.
7284, continuous ring.
We're hoping that one of these phone numbers works for. First one goes straight to voicemail. This is the second one, just a continuous ring.
Couple points to clarify real quick. First, it has been 1 hour that we've been on westbound I-90. Secondly, the pepper ball is a less lethal weapon. So is the 40 millimeter. It's also commonly referred to as a rubber bullet. Lastly, you just heard the officer on the scene say that he is attempting to make contact with numbers associated with Ms. Clements.
Before I got so we're all prepared. I'm going to get my own too then. And then I'll take over the PA on 13, just as long as we...
Yeah, you can move it up a little bit. I mean, if she backs up, she backs up. It is what it is, but we are not letting her back up. She will get stopped at that point. We're not going to let her go the wrong way on I-90.
Okay. So, if she does exit out the vehicle, I'm sure you guys have gone over this. We'll try to order her back. We're not going to have her cross this. We'll try to order her over here how to get on the ground. She does end up brandishing the knife, running it at us. We'll go with her the 40, okay? And if it ends up being closer, if she's coming towards us, we're going to try like the taser then, and then we'll take other options. But we'll hopefully be able to get her out and just walk back towards us. We can prone her out on the ground. I don't know how well her direction following skills are going to be right now, though.
Okay, traveling westbound on the shoulder now.
As you just saw, Ms. Clements, again, drove further down westbound I-90. So officers made the decision to pin her between 2 squad cars to prevent any further movement.
I'm going to be pinning this vehicle in from the front. Who's ever, I think it's Rob, you're right behind. You're going to pin her in out of the rear. Okay?
Stand by everyone. She's just going to drive like this.
From the view of the front squad car, you will see Ms. Clements igniting 2 items and tossing them into the back seat.
Open up the door, keep your hands up. Nobody will hurt you.
Anyone with me up here?
Exit the vehicle. Yep. Exit the vehicle.
If she gets out, okay, and her hands are empty and she starts coming back, me and one other jump this. We'll get her to the ground, get her in cuffs.
Open up the door, keep your hands up.
Stay back.
No one will hurt you.
Yeah. Everybody else say.
Hey guys, it's her vehicle starting on fire. Light smoke, it looks like it's fogging up on the inside. She's rolling the window down. Yeah, smoke's coming from the inside. She's rolling down.
She's got the knife to her neck. She's got the knife to her neck. Is she stabbing herself?
Moving that to her chest, can't tell if she's making any movement with it.
Okay,
Okay, why don't you keep on negotiating? Oh, there's a fire going on in the vehicle, guys. There's a fire going on inside the vehicle.
Active fire in the back of the vehicle.
All right, we're gonna have to like extract her here. Stand by. Hey, Chad, hold back, hold back. Chad, hold back, hold back.
I'm holding back. I'm just getting here. I'll get back over if she jumps out with the knife.
Chris, I got my foot on the brake, but
Cynthia, step out of the car for me.
Get out of the car. Do we need a fire department out there?
Cynthia, step out of the car, Cynthia.
step out of the car, Cynthia.
Step out of the car.
Is that her screaming?
It's her screaming. We gotta get her.
We gotta get the window down. Yep. Stand by, stand by. Stand by. Here. Hands, team.
Let's go.
No.
Get out of the car.
Cynthia, step out of the car. All right, boys, this is gonna be rough here. Okay, look at the taser ready. Over here.
Taser, you want hands on?
Shield. We have the tasers.
Paul's got
we have to get her out, boys. You want me to smash the window? Get the taser set. Get her out.
I got it. Hold on. Let's see your hands, see your hands. Hands. Cynthia, get out of the car. Hey, put the knife down. Put the knife down.
In the 7 minutes before paramedics arrived, officers were required to move to Cynthia's body 3 times as the fire began engulfing her vehicle. You know, while I'm releasing this video in an effort to provide answers and begin the healing process, I know from viewing the footage myself that it will also create more pain, especially for her family. You know, seeing uncensored video of a life ending is something that should make all of us feel uncomfortable. It's the cases like this, though, that also force some tough conversations, and I want the community to know that the Elgin Police Department is ready to have those tough conversations. Together, we will get through this.